Good morning, friends. Happy lives, positive vibes. We are one day behind, but we're going to get caught up right now. So, let's get started. It says here in my books, and I'm trying not to be too loud because I'm about to sleep right now. So, I'm slowly learning it's not about being perfect, but being perfectly loved. There's no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear. 1 John 4:18. I love that one. Be a life long or short. Its completeness depends on what it was lived for. David Starr Jordan. Hey, let's read that again. Be a life long or short, its completeness depends on what it was lived for. I like that. Written by David Starr Jordan. Ooh, that's a mind thinker. Okay. In God's promises today, my friends, let's do it. Today in God's promises says, be of good comfort, be of one mind, live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. 2 Corinthians 13 verse 11. Marriage is a holy bond because it permits two people to help each other work out their spiritual destinies. God declared marriage to be good because he knew that man needed a helpmate and woman needed a protector. He desires that husbands and wives never lose sight of the original purpose of marriage. It is women's role to love and help and reassure her husband in every way she can. And it is man's role to love and protect and provide for his wife and the children she bears, so that the home may be filled with God's peace and harmony. Written by, of course, Billy Graham. Peace be with God. You know what? I was reading that, and it was like the deeper I was reading, the more I don't know what I'm trying to say. I was definitely thinking about this deeply while reading it out loud. These are some of the things, come here, pumpkin. These are some of the things that I'm constantly saying in my home, and it's crazy that I never realized that, like, even when I was younger, I didn't realize back then that stuff was in the Bible. Like, I always just thought that's just how I was. Like, I've always thought it was a woman's job to love, help, and reassure her husband in every way. Of course, that's my job. But a role for a man to love and protect his wife and provide for his wife. Like, I've also always thought that. But some people are like, I don't know. I don't want to cause a debate here. I want everyone, I'm just reading God's promises. But, yeah, I guess I would say I 100% agree with that reading. So, but if others don't, that's, that's my choice to make for them. All right, and let's squeeze this one in. Jesus Calling, July 21st. Rest in my presence when you need refreshment. Resting is not necessarily idleness as people often perceive it. When you relax in my company, you are demonstrating trust in me. Trust is a rich word, Latin, I'm not sure, with meaning and direction for your life. I want you to lean on, trust, and be confident in me. When you lean on me for support, I delight in trusting in your confidence. Many people turn away from me when they are exhausted. They associate me with duty and diligence, so they try to hide from my presence when they need a break from work. How this saddens me. Oh, don't sadden him. How this saddens me, it says. As I spoke through my prophet Isaiah, in returning to me and resting in me, you shall be saved. In quietness and trust shall be your strength. Here's our Bible verse. Lean on, trust in, and be confident in the Lord with all your heart and mind, and do not rely on your own insight or understanding. Proverbs 3, verse 5. 100. Accurate. For thus said the Lord God, the Holy One of Israel, in returning to me, God is saying. God is saying, in returning to me. So, in returning and resting, also saying, in me. So, in returning and resting in me, you shall be saved. In quietness and in trusting is what it means here. So, in quietness and in trusting Confidence shall be your strength, but you would not. Isaiah 30, verse 15. Very interesting readings. I cannot believe I missed those. Those were all yesterday, guys. So, yesterday was a little hectic for me, so I just couldn't get to it. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm going to get off here and make our next video. I'm going to make today's video next. Okay, happy lives, positive vibes, which means we are now officially caught up. Bye. You are beautiful. You are loved. And you are a child of God.